Hello everyone, my name is MajorCalzone, and in today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I actually wanted to do a bit of a live commentary here, playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat with you guys about, I guess, Call of Duty launches throughout the years, and like, how things have changed since the very first time I personally was excited for a new Call of Duty game. Also, I will say, Black Ops Cold War, that kind of era of Call of Duty for me, was, let's just say it was a sad boy phase, and I spent a lot of my time watching anime. So, enjoy the anime-themed FFAR. But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Call of Duty launches throughout the years, because I have been a Call of Duty fan for 14 years, going on 15. It'll be 15 years in 2023. The first Call of Duty I ever played was actually World at War, on the PlayStation 3. Actually, I started out on the PS3, going over to my buddy's house in the neighborhood and playing zombies at his place all the time, and then eventually I convinced my dad to let me get oh my god. Oh. I thought that guy quickscoped me. I was like, damn, I like literally just popped out. But yeah, man, I would go over to my buddy's house. He lived in the same neighborhood as me, so I'd go over to his house all the time and play zombies with him, and then eventually I got my dad to let me get a PSN login because it was free back in the day. I remember that was a huge thing. People always were like, oh my god, PlayStation is better because you don't have to pay for the online. And then I think it was around the time the PS4 launched, or maybe it was just at the tail end of the PS3 era, they started charging for PSN, and it was like, well, okay, now they're basically the same. But anyway, that's besides the point. Played a lot of World at War, absolutely loved it to pieces, still do. It's still one of my favorite CODs to go back and revisit. Especially for the zombies, man. When I bought World at War on PC and I was able to play all these custom zombies maps and mods and stuff, oh my god, I was in heaven. I had so much fun with that. And even to this day, you can still download and play a lot of custom maps on World at War. It's just that a game like Black Ops 3 has kind of replaced it because it's obviously more modern and the tools are a little more advanced and people can make better stuff with it. So with World at War being the first Call of Duty that I like really loved, I guess the first game I ever really even played. I didn't play COD 4 before World at War, but being the first one, that would mean the first launch that I was around for was Modern Warfare 2. And, you know, the original Modern Warfare 2 wasn't a game that I was, like, particularly excited for. I think I was excited for it because I remember seeing all the commercials on TV for it and being excited, but I wasn't able to get it right away at launch. Obviously, I was like, I think I was 10 when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and so I didn't have any of my own money, so I had to wait for Christmas, and then I got it for Christmas along with an Xbox Live subscription because by that point I had moved back. Well, it's a little strange. Okay, so at my dad's house I had a PlayStation, and at my mom's house I had an Xbox. So when I got Modern Warfare 2 for my Xbox, I wanted an Xbox Live subscription to go with it. But unfortunately, back then, you had to get an adapter, a wireless adapter for the Xbox 360. And I didn't have one, so I wasn't able to play multiplayer until like I think it was a couple weeks later when my mom and I managed to find one, I think at Best Buy. We either went to Best Buy or we ordered it online and it arrived finally. I don't remember. But, so, wasn't terribly excited for Modern Warfare 2. Like, I remember being hyped, but it wasn't like the biggest thing ever. The first Call of Duty I think that was the biggest thing ever for me was Black Ops 1. And playing Black Ops 1 was, or like being excited for Black Ops 1, it took over everything, man. I was beyond excited for it. It was all I could think about. It was all I wanted to talk about. And same thing with all my friends at the time. I got the hardened edition, and I remember trying to convince my mom so much to let me go to the midnight launch, but obviously I was 11, and she was like, bruh, I'm not taking you to the midnight launch. You have school the next day. And I was like, man, I can't wait till I'm older and I can do this by myself. And then by the time I was old enough to do it by myself, midnight launches weren't really a thing anymore. So yeah. Got his ass. Oh, baby. Ah, spawn's flipped. Oh my god. Holy shit, I went hard. Is he shooting my body there at the end? I don't know, who cares? Oh my god. I'm going ham on these boys. Oh shit. But yeah, man, after Black Ops 1 obviously was Modern Warfare 3, and I was really excited for Modern Warfare 3. I was about 11 or 12 by the time the game came out, and yeah, I think the most vivid memory I have of Modern Warfare 3 is the first weekend that it came out. I went over to another one of my friend's house who lived on the other side of town. Like, I literally packed up my 360, and my copy of the game, the first weekend after the game came out, mind you, and I rode my bike across town to his house, and we set up our Xboxes in his living room, and we just started playing. And after that, after we played for a little bit, we ended up walking, I think it was like a mile or something, like a mile to the store and then a mile back, maybe about that length, and we got some Mountain Dew and Doritos, and we came back to his place and we played some more, chugging our sodas and eating our chips and stuff. And that was like a core memory for me, man. Like, if you're talking like inside, bro, that was like the core memory. I think that's maybe not the most I've done for a Call of Duty launch, but it's definitely like one of the best memories I have, because it was just me and my one friend, not the same friend I played World at War with, mind you, but me and that one friend just playing COD and having a good time. It was a weekend day in the fall, and fall's my favorite season, so it was like everything was just lining up for that day to be so phenomenal. And of course, after Modern Warfare 3, we got the GOAT, the greatest Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Oh my god. And this game was a game that I actually wasn't going to get at launch. I remember I was so upset with how Modern Warfare 3 was at the time. I don't even remember why I was upset. I think I was just bad, and I wanted to like punish the developers by not buying Black Ops 2, or I thought like, oh, look at, I'm a mature gamer now. I don't buy Call of Duty. And then the game came out, and I rented it the weekend after it came out just to try it, and I loved it so much that I begged my mom to buy it for me. So, you know, wasn't terribly excited for that game's launch, but I still have the copy that she bought me, the original copy that my mom bought me back in 2012, and I loved it. You know, Black Ops 2, I have a lot of fond memories with that game, not necessarily surrounding the launch, but I think the most vivid memory I have of Black Ops 2 is when I think it was called the Apocalypse map pack, the last one, came out. And because it came out around my birthday, I had my friends come over with their consoles and TVs and all that stuff, and everybody came over and we all played Black Ops 2 until the map pack dropped, and then we all downloaded it and played it literally like all night. We played Origins and the new multiplayer maps and everything. Such a fun time, such a fond memory for me. So after Black Ops 2, we had Ghosts, and I don't remember too much about Ghosts. I remember somewhat being excited for it, but also I was having so much fun with Black Ops 2 still that I didn't really want to give it, like, I wasn't really ready to move on yet. Like, I just wanted to keep playing Black Ops 2, which is really what I ended up doing after Ghosts came out. But I still enjoyed it. I was still excited, and I picked it up on launch, and a lot of my friends and I actually were like super into competitive COD at the time. Like, we were thinking about starting a team and all this stuff. You know, we were in like 8th grade thinking like, oh my god, we're gonna start a Call of Duty professional team, and we're gonna go play in tournaments and make a living playing Call of Duty. Didn't actually happen, but you know, it was fun to dream. So oh my god, bro, this guy has been running around with the knife all fucking game, and I have yet to actually stop him from knifing me. That's crazy. But yeah, after Ghosts, we obviously had Advanced Warfare, and that game, Advanced Warfare, was particularly notable for me because it was the first COD game I'd ever gone to that had a midnight launch. I went with my friend, and he was actually getting the Xbox One, the Advanced Warfare Xbox One. I still had an Xbox 360, so we got the game and went back to my place. He set up his new console, and I put in my game. And I think that was the first time we realized what, like, I guess we didn't even really think about it at the time, but the whole next gen thing of like downloading a game or having to download a game off of the disc instead of just playing it when you put it in really kicked in there, because we got home, he set up his new console, and we were about to start playing the game, only for him to realize that he had to download I think at the time it was like 40 or 50 gigs. He had to download the actual game. And so I stayed up all night playing the game by myself, and he played a few games on my 360 and then went to bed. Like, looking back, it was really funny, but at the time I felt so bad for him because he just got this brand new console and the brand new Call of Duty game, and instead of getting to play the game, he just went to bed after playing it on my Xbox. Obviously, we played more of it when he got home the next day, but like, man, that was rough. That was really rough for him, and I felt bad, but I was also a little jealous that he kind of got the new console, so I felt a little vindicated, like, my old 360 is still is better than your Xbox One, which, in all honesty, it really was, outside of like hardware, But then after Advanced Warfare, we had Black Ops 3, which was another game I was, again, there's a running theme here. I was very excited for Black Ops 3. I wasn't too keen on the whole, advanced movement, futuristic type thing. I still am not. Like, I think that was an era of COD that we just should never go back to. But I was excited for it. I stayed up till midnight to play it. I think, if I remember correctly, Fallout 4 actually came out before Black Ops 3. So I think I stayed up like all night playing that, and then when midnight rolled around, I switched over to Black Ops 3, and I enjoyed it for the most part. I think out of all the jetpack Call of Duties, Black Ops 3 was my favorite, which isn't a very controversial opinion, but it's just how it was. And then we had one of the most infamous Call of Duty launches with Infinite Warfare. And man, just like everybody else, I was on the hate train. I was so done. I didn't want another futuristic COD. I didn't want another jetpack Call of Duty. And so I only bought the game for the Legacy Edition to get Modern Warfare Remastered. I paid $80 for it. Oh, I'm gonna get this guy. Roof camping piece of shit. So yeah, I honestly don't think I've played even an hour of Infinite Warfare. Definitely not like 2 hours. Like, for sure, I have not played more than 2 hours of Infinite Warfare. Not even the zombies. Like, I did not like the game at all. But I played a lot of MWR. Loved that game. Still do. Still think it's one of the best COD games to come out in recent years, and it's literally a remake. But yeah, again, I wasn't super excited for the launch because I was just sick and tired of the whole futuristic bullshit, and I still think I am. Like, if we were to get Advanced Warfare 2 in 2026 or whenever it's gonna come out, I hope they have a justification for why there's no jetpacks, because if they come out with Advanced Warfare 2 and it's another jetpack COD, I don't know, man, I'm not gonna be very, very happy. Let's see. Oh yeah, after Infinite Warfare, it was World War II. I was pretty excited for this. I was happy to see Call of Duty going back to World War II, considering World at War was the first Call of Duty I seriously played and enjoyed. I was ready to go back to World War II, and this might be a hot take, it might not be, but I loved World War II. Even from the launch of the game onward. I know they kind of redid all of the create a class systems and everything, but I still loved the game from launch. I was a senior in high school at this point, and kind of entering my confusion era, I guess you could call it. I was unsure what I wanted to do with my life after high school and stuff, so I kind of buried myself in World War II, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember being terribly excited for the game, but I remember being like, oh hell yeah, World War II Call of Duty, let's go. And after World War II, we had Call of Duty Black Ops 4, a game that I was decently excited for. I had gone off to college, and I was living in a dorm with my roommates, and my roommates were kind of excited for it, and I was kind of excited for it, so it's almost like our excitement kind of like pooled together, and finally lived in a town with a GameStop, so we all went to the midnight launch, and I actually went half and half on a copy with my roommate so that we could both get it and share it, and then I ended up buying my own copy later, but it was fun. It was fun. Again, not terribly excited, but, you know, having people around me that were also excited kind of made me hyped for it again. You know, for like World War II and Black Ops 3 and stuff like that, I was kind of the only one out of my friends that were actually like excited about the game and like looking forward to it. So to have, you know, 3 other guys that were super excited to play the new game with me was nice, and it was awesome to have that experience of another midnight launch. I think that's the only other midnight launch I've gone to. Advanced Warfare and Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 4, I think, are the only 2 games I've ever gone to a midnight launch for, at least that I can think of. I'm sure there's been, you know, maybe like one other one. And then after that, after Black Ops 4, we had Modern Warfare 2019, the game that we are getting a sequel to in just 2 weeks. I was very excited for Modern Warfare 2019, just because it was a reboot and a return to modern era. You know, I was sick of the near future crap from Black Ops 4, even though I liked Black Ops 4. I really did like Black Ops 4. I was kind of sick of the future / near future kind of stuff, and World War II was fun, but I'd played it so much that I was just kind of getting tired of it. I was looking forward to going back to modern times and hearing everything they were talking about the game, you know, with the gunsmith and the new Spec Ops and the campaign and the brand new like engine. Everything was looking to be so good. Bought the game on PC, played it at midnight. It was great. Now, as you may remember from what I said at the top of this video, Black Ops Cold War was when I entered my my sad boy era, because between Modern Warfare 2019 and Cold War's launch, my girlfriend and I guess my ex-girlfriend and I had been dating for about 2 years at that point, a little over 2 years, and she broke up with me shortly after we moved into an apartment together. So I was very excited for Black Ops Cold War after it was announced, and then about a month before the game launched, I just completely fell off the face of the earth. I was so sad and depressed, and I just didn't care about anything, man. So, I mean, I was excited for the game, but the personal stuff in my life kind of ruined it. It was hard to be excited when I was just, you know, not really caring about anything at that point in my life. But still a solid game. I'm obviously playing it now, and I actually, at the time, I dedicated myself to getting the Dark Aether camo because I had done the Dark Matter camo in Black Ops 4, and I was like, I want to do it again in Black Ops Cold War because it looks, you know, Dark Aether looks so much better than DM Ultra. I'm sorry. I know everybody's allowed an opinion, but it's just better. Dark Aether is just better than DM Ultra, and that's a voice crack. I'm keeping it in. But yeah, man. And then, obviously, after Black Ops Cold War, we had Vanguard. And not a hot take here. I didn't care. I did not care about Vanguard whatsoever, especially since it was competing for Halo Infinite. And me being the Halo fan that I am, I was more excited about Infinite than anything. You know, I'd been waiting for a new Halo game since Halo 5, and well, we all know how Infinite turned out. But before the game came out, I was way more excited for Infinite than I was Vanguard. In fact, the only reason I even bought Vanguard was because I wanted something to play until Halo Infinite came out. And then I bought Vanguard, and I think like a few days after I bought Vanguard, they did the surprise launch of Halo Infinite's multiplayer. and I was fucking pissed. I was like, dude, I just dropped $70 on this game to play it so that I'd have something to hold me over until December, and then they go ahead and release the multiplayer for Infinite like a month early. You know, it's whatever. I think the launch of Vanguard, again, I don't even know when the game came out. Like, I literally did not pay attention at all to when the game was coming out. I literally just, I bought it after it was out. I was like, I guess I'll play it, even though I know a lot of people are talking shit on it, and a lot of people don't really care about it, myself included. I still bought it like an idiot. Kind of wish I hadn't, because I really haven't played it, like, at all. I put more time into it than Infinite Warfare, don't get me wrong, but I really haven't played it, like, at all. And now here we are, in the present moment with Modern Warfare 2 22 coming out in just 2 weeks, man. And I guess I wanted to make this video, one, to be kind of nostalgic and reminisce, but also to, I guess, kind of capture this moment in time of, like, you know, we've all played the beta, and the beta was decent. I wasn't crazy on a few things, but I think overall this game is going to be solid. We're in for a solid year of Call of Duty, and possibly even a solid 2 years of Call of Duty, if the rumors are to be believed, and I'm guessing they are, even though nothing has been officially announced saying that Modern Warfare 2 is a 2-year game. There's a lot of credible leakers and credible sources that are saying, yeah, it's going to be a 2-year game. So I think we're in for something decent, and I'm pretty hyped. Honestly, I haven't been this excited for a Call of Duty game in a long time. Like, genuinely, I think the last time I was this excited for a Call of Duty game was probably Modern Warfare 2019. I think would probably be the closest, because I'm not quite as excited as I used to be when I was younger, but I'm definitely more excited for this game than I was for Cold War or Vanguard. But yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to talk about here today. Let me know what you guys think of, or let me know if you guys like this more kind of live commentary style. I'm not looking forward to editing this and having to cut out a lot of the dead space or the takes that I fucked up. I'm not looking forward to that, but I think it'll be fun. I definitely enjoy recording this kind of video a lot more. I think it's more fun for me to be playing the game and talking at the same time, as opposed to, like, playing the game and then getting the gameplay and then recording the commentary. Like, I get bored. I get bored if I just have to sit there and record commentary. Like, at least when I do it this way, like, my hands are busy and I'm just kind of absent-mindedly talking. I don't know. It's gonna make for hell to edit later, but I think it'll be worth it. But also, you know, more, I guess, pertinent, let me know what Call of Duty game you were most excited for. You know, were you most excited for, like, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1? Are you super excited for MW2 22? Let me know, what COD game are you most excited for before it came out? And, yeah, that's all I really have to say. Remember to take care of yourselves oh, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Drink a lot of water, get plenty of rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.